We've come here, especially at low tide, to see an allee couverte that has been affected by sea level change since it was built 4,500 years ago. And here it is. All that's left of it now is the central chamber and these curbstones that are nearest to us that moth's just crossing. But this once would have had a mighty mound which has all got washed away. We're on the road going west on the other side of the Bay de Kernic, and there is the allee couverte we've just had a look at. We're on the beach at Larratt on the north coast of Brittany, and we're looking for tidally affected allee couvertes, and because of a tip-off in a book, we found this, which, even though there are a lot of stones on the beach, this one's got the unmistakable shape of an allee couverte with 2 rows of stones, moth standing just by the fallen capstone, we think.
This is the passage.
There are a lot of rocky outcrops and tors around this little village of Brittany, but this one is not a tor. This one is a menhir. This menhir apparently is about 8 metres tall. Somebody obviously thought it was a good idea to come and plant a little cross on the top of it. It's called Marz, or the miracle stone. We've come to see this allee couverte at Crech Quille, just about 4 kilometres north of Lannion. And here it is. And it's rather spectacular because it's got all its bits still in place apart from the mound. Let's go and have a look. So it's a bit like a long barrow in the sense that it's well, a barrow with curbstones, and you can see dry stone walling between the curbstones, and then it's got this central chamber. It's got a side entrance like some of the Danish monuments. Let's have a little look down here. Oh look, there's some carvings on that stone there. Can you see there and there? But it's very, very like a long barrow to me. We've come to the great cairn at Barnenez on the north coast of Brittany. It's Monday, so actually the monument is shut. It's got a visitor centre, which you have to pay €5. But frankly, I couldn't be asked to come back again tomorrow because we've driven some miles. So we've climbed in, round the back, over a perimeter fence, and then under those trees there. And here it is. I wanted to come here today because it's sunny, and the last time we were here it was absolutely pissing down with rain, and I didn't get to look at this amazing structure as closely as I would have liked. Essentially it's a step pyramid made with stones, piled up on top of each other with little burial chambers, like that one there, which is exposed, sticking into it, and all the entrances to the chambers are on the other side of the monument. And I'm just about to have a look at that now. But before I do, take a look at the view. So this huge thing, which is about, I'm guessing 50 metres long, was built about 4,500 years ago. By hand, obviously, because there were no other ways to do it. This great chunk of stone that's been removed to reveal these chambers was removed early in the 20th century because local road builders thought there's a rich source of useful material, I'll have some of that. So all this is gone. But actually it is quite useful because it has exposed the way the thing was built. Like the little stone boxes, the dolmens here. And here you can see this is a sort of beehive chamber with corbelling to create the roof, and that passageway goes all the way through the cairn. Let's go through. And out the other side, and here we are out the other side. Here's a really good example of I think you can probably see it fairly clearly. It's been built in layers, just like a step pyramid. I'm going to go and see if I can climb up a bit. But look at the size of it. I've climbed up onto the monument. I'm not supposed to, so I'll come back down in a minute. Of all Brittanys megalithic treasures, I think this one is the most superb. The proper way to see this, of course, would be from the air. All the way up there, just below the tree line, from this distance, you can see the cairn. That's the way to Barnenez.